You're muted. Oh, shit. Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. Thank you for tuning in during the break. I hope you guys got some popcorn, drinks, and holy crap, we have a lot of people in the chat. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you are truly enjoying our content or our guest content, make sure you check them out on TikTok. You can check them out at Captain Carlson or at Dragon X, the Dragon X. Totally check them out. Fun, cool D&D content, and you can also follow us for some more. But let's get right back into it. So as the party, as Eldar then walks up to Roken, Kylie sits down, opens her note. The note opens and reads, "Dear Kylie Azrael, thank you so much for bringing me a Hydra to heal and a Bahir. The new King Wyman, the son of the old, had told me wonderful things about you and your party, and I would be pleasantly pleased to invite you in to visit the Void, as I know you are a druid and most likely curious. But I do know of some histories in the past of your old party members. So, I do request that you can only bring a +1 to come and visit. So you and one other may come visit at any means and times. Once you get here, please just ask for Ferrer at the main portal. Do not enter unless you wish death. And then it says from Ferrer."
As soon as Kailu finished, because she looks like she's very casually reading this note, and the further along she reads, the more she looks like she's about to vibrate out of her skin with excitement. At that point, she immediately just flips it around, practically slaps it in Rubio's face, and just goes, "To see me, I cannot wait. We're gonna have to go to the Void."
Rubio's gonna be shaking his head back and forth, as it's in his face. He's gonna gingerly grab the paper and hold it still and read it and kind of gain the same information and say, "I believe that would be achievable, but we have to be very careful and plan our journey properly, not just go for it and see what happens. It's a dangerous path to the Void. It's deep in the Darklands."
Yes, that's true. Still, this is an opportunity unlike any other. No one gets to go to the Void, not without an invitation, and the invitation.
I've never seen one, so I can tell you how rare that is. And if that's your wish, I will do everything in my warlock, half-elf, kingly, humanly power to get you there myself.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait. This is exactly the opportunity I needed. This will blow my bestiary wide open. I'll have, oh my gosh, I need so many more journals.
If you have to stay there for a while, my only constituency is visitation, right? You can't just take your daughter away from your father again.
Well, I don't know who I would bring, is the thing. I probably shouldn't bring Cars. He's a little... not exactly the friendly type.
You're not wrong. It's one of the stabby types, so I understand your choices there, but I would think on it. Think who would give you the most value to the journey, whether it's myself or someone else. As long as I trust them, I'm entirely fine with it.
Oh, I definitely have to think about this. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. But we should definitely finish what we're doing here first.
You're correct on that. Speaking of which, we'll have a quick conversation with Roken. We'll have a conversation with my lookout, and then you'll meet, if you choose her to be, your stepmother.
Well, she's your family. I might as well. It would be a little impolite if I didn't. And I realized I didn't actually specify. When I got those 3 mugs of ale, I got one for Eldar, Brutus, and Rubio. I did not get a drink. Kailu does not really drink.
I see. Yeah, well, that's what I assumed.
There'd be an empty mug where Eldar was sitting then. You would have scarfed that back.
Yeah, princesses don't drink.
Brutus is doing the awkward thing when somebody's having a really personal conversation where you pretend to look at everything else. So he's drinking his ale and looking at the corner of the room, really studying it.
And Chad, don't act like you don't know. We've all been there.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I've wanted to go to the Void for a very long time. It's part of my own personal... You could call it a mission. I'm trying to make a comprehensive bestiary of the entire continent. Because there isn't one, and there should be.
That would change
Oh,
a
that's
lot
quite
of
the
things.
undertaking.
Aye.
That's quite the undertaking. You must be quite talented.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I definitely think it needs to be done. And if I don't do it, who will?
That's a good outlook.
Well,
Good outlook.
let's see.
Well, I see that you guys have personal business to attend to, so I'm not entirely sure if you want to leave me here or if you guys do what you need to do is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure. Like I said, talking's not exactly my strong suit.
Well, just in case there are some new baddies around the city I don't know about, because I have been gone for about 8 months or so. You could potentially keep us safe for the time being. You've been taught highly of your skills, and I'll just find you a nice place in the castle to relax while I go talk to my wife.
That's the deal.
Are you a whiskey man?
If it's alcohol, it's for me. Not picky.
I knew I
Not
liked
to
this guy.
blow your mind, Dragonborn. The barrels in my basement could sunder an army, and he'll stand up, pound his ale in one shot, and say, "I'll have a quick word with Roken. Nothing too long, and then we'll piss off to the castle."
Right then. I'm gonna stand up and match it. This is when it stands up about 6'7", right around 150 pounds. Finishes that drink, sort of slams it, and then just sort of crosses his arms. He's like, "Just let me know what I need to do. I'll just stand here then until you're ready to go."
Do I
For now, you can keep her company. She doesn't bite often, and he'll pass by while patting her on the head and go towards the bar.
He says, "I'm gonna look at him and I'm like,
Finding-
I can't." I was gonna say, I can't
sometimes I'm a
say
direwolf.
I do bite quite often. I'm a
Oh,
dragonborn. I do bite quite often, so
He's
you
nippy.
and Raven are going to get along splendidly.
Yeah, do I sense a dragonborn drink off in the future?
Oh, it's gonna be legendary.
And as Rubio walks up to the counter and Kylie says that Raven and Brutus are going to get along kindly, we go to see what Raven's doing with Kars, Revere, and our newfound friend as we travel to Zuskia. God damn it. I gotta go into the folder. I don't like this. I gotta fix this. And we go to here.
Back to this.
Except you're not here. You're here. What else?
Raven's gonna be doing that thing where he's gonna have a thing of whiskey in his hand, and he's gonna do that where he takes a sip and then puts the glass against his forehead.
So, the three of you sit at the bar, as Raven puts the glass against his forehead. Bor kind of walks up to Kars and in his ear, "They made it so the election is tomorrow. She's not trying to let you win. Did you get her?"
No, we didn't get her.
Because you couldn't get her? Or because you wouldn't get her?
What?
Or we exposed her to... That's all that matters. I'm not living with blood on my hands for the rest of my life. Again.
Well, you made a better choice than I would, because we both know, as he pats you on the shoulder and kind of makes his way to the bar, we're both living with blood on our hands. And he grabs the ale and he chugs it back and he kind of looks at the three of you. What are we doing? What's the plan?
I don't know, but I got blood on my hands right now.
Well, we need rest, obviously. But I mean tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna win this fucking election, right?
There's going to be a debate inside of the castle. The thing is, You and Shelby will debate, and there will be 5 questions asked by 5 of the noble families in
I know that
the
number.
capital. You can count to that number.
Right.
So,
Thank you, Kylo.
I love you like a brother, but I believe Raven can back me up on this. You're not a good talker,
Absolute shit.
and you're gonna have to do a lot
I
of talking
can't
tomorrow.
charm my way to a victory. But I can do what I did the other day.
Oh.
And that's win a debate.
That's true, but I mean, when the questions are asked, it's all about persuading the people. And I think, and he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a necklace. I think we cheat. She's cheating, so why not play her game?
Because that's cheating.
This necklace makes anybody, for a momentary period of time, more convincing. Cough, cough. More persuasion.
What?
I don't need to cheat, or it's not who I am. And it's not who this party ever is gonna be.
Yeah. Because I know what you said.
By the way, Bor,
And
this is L. I'm just gonna point.
What was
Silent
this
Fist was
NPC's
late.
name?
Boar,
Bor.
Boar. Okay.
Silent Fist
To
was
be-
late.
to be
was
precise,
nuts.
it's Borcanteria. But yeah, go on, Joe, or Cars.
Yeah. No, so I think he points to L.
Silent Fist was late. He wasn't. We're here because of it. There wouldn't be a debate tomorrow. It wasn't for him.
I love you, but there wouldn't be a debate tomorrow if it wasn't for Onyx. Onyx got every single person to leave the market while you guys were clashing and banging and fighting. He made it seem as though it was neither of them, you or Shelby, so there was no one to blame. And that's when he made it seem as though he got the Silent Fist. I do apologize for being late. I'm getting old. It's getting hard.
We don't need to know however hard it's getting. I feel like that's a personal thing. But thanks for
Raven, I don't think
sharing.
that's what he meant. Okay.
But anyway, it's nice to meet you. Regardless, I assume you were the one that was supposed to help the two of them out. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I couldn't help but overhearing there is a debate tomorrow. Can you fill me in a little bit about what exactly is going on? I would love to help. I'm very persuasive and I can talk very well.
Cause, by all means. Trying to
Sure.
warm up.
Well, you're clearly not from there. If you don't know what the debate is, this kingdom, Saskia, has always been ruled by one, a king. Trying to change that. I think a council should lead. Because of that, most of the competition has joined me. But one. And that is the person we'll be debating against. Demon, changeling, whatever they may be.
Oh, so what might this changeling's name be? Like, I'm
Shelby. But
Shelby.
that might not be their real name.
Interesting. So, the debate tomorrow, what exactly are you You're debating as to whether or not there should be a council. What is your strategy for that? What do you plan to say to convince them? I mean, you turned down a necklace that would give you an edge to that. I think that wasn't the wisest decision, but I admire that decision.
Cars.
I've lived my life through Raven.
He's smarter than the both of us.
Just like a subtle nod. Listen, El, I've lived my life for a very long time doing things the right way and the wrong way. Taking that necklace and cheating is not what this body needs, not what this country needs. This country needs someone that's honest. And I know I'm not the best leader. That's why I want to form a council. That's why I will form a council. The debate tomorrow is about whether or not she should be in charge. She's clearly not for Zaskia. That's all I have. That's all I'll need.
Well, is there anything I can do to assist you in this? I'm more than willing to help in any way possible. You know, pound the pavement, hand out pamphlets, anything I can do to help.
Well, the other day we stopped the town from being brainwashed. Probably could have used you then.
Well, I only rolled in this morning, so I couldn't have been here then.
That's nothing.
Okay, I was like, are we supposed to hear that?
Somebody's fighting outside.
I got
Nothing's
scared.
happening outside. We're all good.
Suddenly my character's in a different campaign. It's just gone.
It's another stream merging into ours somehow. But go on.
He kind of just sits up and he's like,
Oh, the only time I've ever led was from the shadows. It's gonna be different for me. The only thing I have is the ideology of more is better, people are better. As they've said, I'm not charismatic. I know that. But I'm honest.
Once again, I admire that. I admire your commitment to this. And I will stay with you guys as long as you need and assist in any way. You just tell me what to do and I'm there.
That magic you do,
Yes.
are you a student? Is it innate? What powers you?
Well, it's hard to say. When I was a child, I had this dream of a dragon, and the next morning I burnt my house down. So I don't know why they manifested or why or how, but somehow I have magic, and just through using it I've gotten better and better, and I feel draconic energy within me, but I can't explain it any better than that.
Me too.
Yes, you do, buddy. Yes, you do.
I feel like I can relate to you in that regard, because I speak Draconic, I understand the dragon language, I understand the feelings of dragons, but I myself am not one. It's a weird occurrence, but yes, I'm adept at magic and it came naturally. There was no studying or learning, it happens, and I don't know quite why.
We're related?
No, I don't think you guys are related.
Isn't that what he said?
I
Nope.
mean, we.
Oh.
I mean, not currently, but we could become blood brothers in the future if that's something you feel that we could do. I'm all about found families. I lost my family at a young age to that bitch Saphira, so.
Oh no, I
Drinks
just
bad.
you confused me for. I thought you said we were related because you just never mind.
Not all dragons are related. You know that.
I know that he said he could relate, so I thought we were. Shut up, Carl.
Anyways, Al, I don't know what the best strategy is for tomorrow. All I know is that I'm gonna need people. The rest of my party's dealing with a different kingdom. You're more than welcome to join me. You head up back, and I'll have yours.
Do we have anybody that can send a message or something? Because, I'd like to get the other two of them back here because shit's going down. I mean, you got kind of fucked up and bloody, like a lot. This guy set stuff on fire, so that'll come in handy.
Can you send a message?
How far away are we talking? Because all I have is a simple spell. I can send it maybe across the town, but I don't have the spell sending. I just have a little message. I play with some wire and whisper, and people can hear it a couple rooms away. Yeah, I hope so. That is gonna be great.
Al, no offense. So that's a no, right? Like that's your way of saying no. You could have just done.
I'm sorry. I speak at length. I will try to tone down on that. No, I cannot.
Yeah, no, he's
Okay,
real
so-
polite. If you can't tell, you know, he's super. He's yeah.
I'm honest, is what you were trying to say.
No.
Okay. Anyways. Feelings aside, I don't know why we have them. There's a low probability of me losing tomorrow, unless the people are corrupted. I need you to watch out for any weird sources of magic, anybody that seems off by magical means, like those soldiers were. Raven can't do that, but you can.
Yeah. Sorry.
I will definitely keep an eye out. I will scan the crowd, and anything seems suspicious, I'll let you know.
There's that word again.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite words, by the way. We try not to say it around him. He gets a little excited.
Which word was that? I
Tits
said
and
a lot
fishes?
of word. Ah, okay. Anything looks odd, I will let you know.
Perfect.
That one I
Or
got.
gather the Silent Fists. Let them know of tomorrow. Let them know that we will not be cheating by any means. It is the people's vote. It always will. I'm not cheating.
That isn't what I had hoped for, but I respect you. I want you to win, and I want Zaskia to be proper. I want to go back to our village.
Our village is gone, or it's been gone.
Very well. No
We
more
had to-
cheating. Well, I think you're gonna like what I have planned then.
What is it?
And he's gonna reach into his bag again, and he's pulling out a couple of flasks. What's that?
I'm gonna take one
Alchemist
immediately
went
out
to.
of his hand.
No. Get him to stop. Get him to stop, please. Now. No.
You try to stop a Dragonborn.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to get you to.
Just let me see
Raven
it,
secret
Thor. I just want
cross,
to see it.
you
Just
let
let me
go.
see one.
No.
Just listen. Are we done?
Don't.
I'm gonna quickly reach my hand into the bag of holding, pull out like a little small tea glass.
Raven. Here, boy. Secret sauce. Come on. Let go of Boar.
Fine.
No, Ray, up to you. After that message is up to you.
Oh, I'm taking one.
So you see your Cars, you kind of reach out your hand, trying to like offer it to Raven, and he kind of goes for it to fake, and then grabs the flask. What do you do with the flask now holding it? Do you remember that stuff you made for the bomb?
No.
It's an antitoxin for the fucking drugs.
Right.
We're dumping them in all the drugs.
Hmm.
Okay.
So at the door at the election, instead of us removing the candy, we leave it there. In fact, we tell people on our behalf to take some, but they won't know we put this in there.
Sorry, I zoned out there for a second.
Give me back the
Flask is
flask.
good.
Well then, dump it in candy when you see it.
So don't drink it.
No.
Okay. Raven. Use it tomorrow.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Are you guys staying here for the night in the tavern, or are you coming back to mine?
Well, I'd really like to get in touch with the other two people.
Guthrid,
No, the other two of our people.
you have wristwatches. I've seen you use
Yes.
them with each other. Why don't you just use that?
Hey, Rubio, are you there?
That was a waste. You could have said something instead. Oh my god.
Rubio forgot about the thing on his wrist, and he goes, "What the fuck?" He'll listen for a second and be like, "Hello."
Course.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
jump
works.
on the thing like, you're both wasting it. You know it fucking works. God damn it!
Oh, what is it? What is it that you need? Raven Hailstorm.
The election's tomorrow, and you know how Cars is good at talking. We could probably use some just help.
Rubio's gonna sit there for a second. Got some things to do on my end, but it's still early in the day. If I finish all of this by night, then I should be able to assist you. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, we almost died, and we got some guy that set a bunch of people on fire to help. So we got help.
Thank God, I was a little bit worried about this. It is quite a big city after all.
Blah, 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 blah.
How the fuck do you turn this thing off?
Elle, by the way, I know you're probably confused. Yeah, we have magical bracelets that send a certain sending per day. Might have forgot about them.
I gathered that that's what they were. I understand.
That's on us. We are very injured.
I like him better
I-
than Rubio. He doesn't use too many big words all at once.
Can't help it.
I feel like Rubio and I are going to get along. He uses big words. I'm trying to not use big words because you guys don't like them.
You know, as long as the other two don't meet anymore, like Dragon Lords or nothing, I'm not getting jealous.
All right.
New,
Well,
new favorite.
I think it's time that we
Uh,
head out. I'm not drinking with these injuries. We have a day ahead of us. Let's talk strategy back and forth.
Yeah! Strategy! I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Okay, just me and you then, Elle.
I'm coming. Let's go.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
and head off with Bor and Elle, and Raven probably
You
eventually.
follow.
He stumbles out eventually. They're there. They're just, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
All of you guys end up making your way back to Boris. Good 2-hour walk. By this time, it's night. You get into Boris, find somewhere comfortable to lay for the night, and Bor kind of looks at you guys and gives you the peace sign. Goes into his door wide open. He just flops in the bed and he's out. He got pretty drunk at the bar.
Mm.
So, the three of you, what do you do?
Hey, Bor, you got food? I'm hungry.
Check the kitchen. Leave me some.
Alright, and no promises.
Oh, fuck. And then you just hear the sound of snoring as you walk into this kitchen, and it's just jam-packed full of food. Once I find Boris' home, wherever I had put it. Here it is.
Hey,
Some people
Cars,
aren't here, so...
you think Rubio and Kylie were alright?
I think as long as they don't get in a fight without us, they're. I have a
I
feeling
mean,
they're
they
less
can't
prone
get in a
to-
fight without us. They're all squishy and stuff.
Well, they could get into a fight. They just shouldn't.
Have you met Kylo? I highly doubt they'll get in a fight without us. She's very much like, oh, how was your day? Everything's great. And Rubio's always like, I like to use big words because I'm sophisticated and stuff.
Raven, sometimes we're so far-
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated, yeah, like
Did I
smart.
say that wrong?
Oh,
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
That's what I said.
And you said Kailu, and she's happy and jolly. Is that a bad thing?
No, she's like the cutest little teddy bear you've ever seen in your life. Like, you just kind of talk to her for a little bit, and you just kind of want to walk up to her and just like, oh, you're so sweet. And Rubio's like, I own a dictionary, so I'm gonna use big words to make people mad. But
I must say that is the greatest description of friends I have ever heard in my life. You, sir, are a master wordsmith. You you are good at words. You are good at words.
Got it.
Al, just real quick.
Yes.
Did somebody hit you in that fight?
Yes.
I feel
Yes,
like
yeah.
I feel like you're just being a dick.
No,
Yeah.
it just complimented you for saying. First of all, wait, hold on.
Don't be
He
jealous
stayed
of my
friends with my
intellectual powerhouseness.
Yes, I was hit, but it was barely a nick.
I just want to make sure your brain's okay for. Listen. Point aside. There are allies. Friends is a loose term.
Oh. I mean, you travel with them, right? I'm assuming they're the other people in this ballad I heard a couple days ago about you. Song I heard about you.
Be like, we're not very good at dancing, so I'll.
Yes.
So
They're all
you-
part of Murphy's Law.
You would not call them friends.
I don't think that they would call me their.
I
mean-
call you a friend.
Well,
You
Oh, wait a
seem-
minute.
You seem like you can handle yourself very well, and you proved that you're a man of honor. In there, you wouldn't cheat. I mean, why would they not consider you a friend?
aside from Raven, I think most of my allies see me as assassin killer.
I mean, we all have a past. It's not like we can choose that. You can only look at the future, not the past.
See what each member of the group, offers, a certain. There's words, anyway. Like me and Cars are really good at making life, cease to, stuff. Rubio's real good at like the words and stuff, and Kailu is like, I don't know, it's just real hard to be upset when Kailu's around. So she's good for the happiness. There's another word. I feel like it starts with an M, but I
Raven,
don't know
Raven.
What?
Do you have a? Whoa, that is two back-to-back really heavy-handed compliments. Do you have a thing for Kailu?
She is not my type.
No, because you
she's
call
a
her
good
beautiful
friend.
and pretty all the time. Yeah, just hold on.
Well, I'm dumb. I'm not blind, Cars. God.
Most things can't kill me, and you definitely can't. Pipe it down.
Pipe wood. What?
Never mind. Okay, I'm going to bed. Al, you have fun with.
Anyway,
I-
there are these two other guys that aren't here anymore. There's one, my bestest friend in the whole wide world, is the little gnome guy, and he likes to set shit on fire too. So that's why, I don't know if you heard him say Nar, because that's his name. And the other guy is this rock guy that has a lot of armor and a shield, and he's usually the voice that tells us not to do stupid shit, but he's not here, so let's have some fun.
Well, let's hope that you don't do any stupid shit. But you seem like you have a great group of friends. I don't know why you would be afraid to call them your friends. If they travel with you and they assist you and you speak so highly of them, then they're definitely your friends.
No, I mean, I would consider them friends, but Cars has this thing where feelings don't exist, so he can be a bit of a dick, but he's awesome.
Very well put. Very well put. But tell me more about this Rubio fellow. He talks a lot?
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, he's been to hell, like, a lot. And he's, like, not old, but he's old.
Oh,
Wait,
so he's
no,
an
that's
elf.
not right. Yes. He's got the ears, like yours, pointy ones. Yeah.
Okay.
He don't have no hair, though, so. But he's got this big white beard, and he makes dark energy come out of his hands and blows people up.
Good to know. I will make sure not to piss him off.
Yep, and then like I said, Nar blows stuff up with fire. Onyx is like me in Cars. He like goes in and hacks stuff up. But he can also make your wounds feel better. And then Kailu turns into like birds and dogs and stuff.
Oh, so she's a druid.
Now I know about that. She just turns into animals.
Good to know, good to know. Well, I never actually got the am I allowed to sleep here?
Yeah, man. Just pull up a rug or a, I don't know, floorboard or something. I don't know.
I have a sleeping mat. I'll sleep on the floor.
Do you have a stick that turns into a tree?
No. Why would I have a stick that turns into a tree?
Oh, I know. You do magic-y stuff, and Kylie's got a stick that turns into a tree. So I didn't know if y'all have the same stuff.
No, I have a ring that turns me invisible, a ring that gives me more magic, I have a wand, and I have these boots that make it so people can't hear me walking, and I have this crystal that makes my magic stronger.
So you got a bunch of rings, a stick, and a rock. That's awesome.
I'm glad you appreciate them. Well, big guy, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and tomorrow, let's go win this election.
Yeah, let's try not to kill any. And then he's just gonna pass out from the bar in the fight, just right there on the floor where he stands.
And as both you find your way to go to sleep, we travel back in time. Whoa, back in time a little bit. To where Rubio walks up to the giant polar bear named Roken. What do you do?
I'll look up at my big furry berserker friend and say, "Did you miss me, you big fluffy bastard?"
Oh, Rubio. How you doing, my king?
Oh, I'm fantastic, you big guy. You know, still walking, still slinging spells, and looking damn good while doing it.
Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, have you seen Murphy lately? I do want to thank him for those contraptions he put outside the wall. They're just fucking killing people who try to invade.
Rubio's face will sink like an anchor, and just like a few seconds passes by, a singular tear will roll down, and he'll say softly, "Murphy's gone."
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that you lost your friend. That does stink. But I mean, you still have your little buddy. Nothing's happened to him, so that's good, right?
And he looks at him and says, "You might want to pour yourself and myself a drink before I answer that question."
And he goes from this big, super happy person you guys know to,
"What do you mean?"
Pour the drinks, you'll get your answer.
2 drinks get put on the table, and Roken, without a hesitation, doesn't even pick it up, just puts his mouth to it, and then with his tongue slurps it all into his mouth.
"What do you mean?"
A brief flash of damn goes over Rubio's face before he goes back to his solidified, angry face, and he says, "Narn, what originally was inside of him became a problem, and we dealt with it, but it traumatized the little guy, he'll stop, drink his drink, and put it on the counter. He's gone too. He's not dead, but he's gone.
Is he safe?
I'd imagine so, with the power at this little man's fingertips, but it's left an absolute wake of destruction in our party.
Did you guys save his mom?
Shit, did we
Guys-
save his mom?
You guys were supposed to be his friends. And all he ever
So
talked about to me was his...
technically,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shit.
yeah, technically she ended up at the World Tree. Remember, in the World Tree's keeping her alive.
He'll
So, like, kind of.
somehow furrow his brows further, like in anguish, and say, "She's in critical condition at the World Tree. Only magic separates her soul from leaving this plane."
Well... I mean, she is alive then. And Nora is alive.
Aye.
I'm gonna miss the little buddy.
It'll be back, but it's gonna take some time, big man. Same thing with his mother.
Well, I didn't do much to help with the trauma. I did some pretty dirty things.
You defended this city, big man. You never have to ask anything of yourself from me. You're pardoned on all of your misgivings. You served us well. Now pour yourself another drink, and answer me this. How's the city?
We're doing good. For the past month, it's as if the armies they've stopped coming.
Well, that's good news. Has any intruders been in here inside the city? New thieves guilds, new woe doers, anything? Are we clean, or is there something to deal with still here?
Well, have you ever heard of Paladine? It's the god of, well, to sum it up, it's the god of black wizards.
I believe I've heard that name spoken a couple of times down in the Rings of Hell, but I'm not too familiar with him myself.
There's a group of necromancers that serve him very well, but they're going around telling people that he is the last god that has woken up from his stasis. Can you tell me this? Are the gods waking up? Are we going to war?
Rubio's gonna look at him, and somehow his face gets even more just like dark, and at this point he's practically using his mask of many faces to portray his feelings. But he looks up and says, "There will be a war, big man, but it'll be the final one. Me and the rulers of this beautiful continent will make sure of this. Mark my words, or my soul be tortured for this eternity."
Well, let's not want that. That would fucking suck. Cheers to that. Oh, by the way, did you know your wife's pregnant?
And he just downs his drink.
Rubio's gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up. It's not an announcement to the city yet. We're
She
keeping
looks
things
like
under
she's trying
wraps."
to pop, man.
Oh, never mind then. I guess it's kind of out and open then.
I mean, you've been gone for you've gone for 8 months.
I know. But I'm here now because I heard of what is essentially approaching, and I've got a couple of things to take care of, but thanks for keeping an eye on the city, big fella. And he'll put 100 gold in a pouch on the counter. Think of this as a rainy day fund, and he'll walk away.
Oh, I love him. Oh, by the way, tell the very nice lady over there that I want a copy of my portrait. I'm putting it on the wall.
He'll turn back with a smile and kind of like a proud dad, like this kind of shake, and he goes, "That be my kin, big man. That's my daughter,
How many
Kylie.
fucking kids do you have?
Life is a chaotic cycle, my big man.
Is that Terry's daughter?
No, it's mine."
Oh, you man whore. Get out there, you boo-boo bear.
Instead of responding in like a joyous, his eyebrows knit again, and he grasps his staff a little tighter, and he says, "Watch your tone." And he'll turn around and go back to the group and
Oh,
say, "We're
shit.
getting out of here.
He looks at
I do
Don.
not like to be insulted by accident, and less so on purpose."
Looks at Dante and he's like,
Oh, fuck. I kinda fucked up there.
Fucking rights you did.
and
I'll
then,
walk up to
yeah,
the party and say, let's get going to the castle. We've got things to deal with.
Beautiful. So the party then travels back through the Republic's the Pony Side district. Kailu, you're seeing a beautiful clock tower on the way there. Tons of different forms of life and entertainment. As it's getting kind of darker out, you see a lot of kind of magic users using prestidigitation to like either do fireworks or some sort of show for kids or elderly people or anyone that would care to watch. Lots of soldiers kind of guarding, but being very peaceful and helpful towards city folk. In fact, before you get towards the stairs to the castle, you notice that a lady drops a bunch of her groceries, and a couple of the soldiers go and help her pick it up and bring her to her home. Then you walk in to the... Where is it? I put it here. I know I put it here. You walk into the castle. Where did I put it?
I'm assuming the guards at the front gate know who I'm at this point, or have they forgotten?
They've remembered and instantly let you in, and your obvious followers they let in. Maybe they don't know who Murphy's Law fully is, but they just assume your followers are people to be trusted.
As they kind of pass, I stop next to the guard and whisper, I'm assuming one of these are like higher up, or are these just randoms?
These are just normal guards that are protecting the entrance to the castle.
I'm gonna ask in common, where's be your captain?
Rollo.
Aye.
Well, not doing good at all.
Well, who's your second in command then?
Well, your wife.
Fuck. I mean, no. He'll turn back to the guard, and I can't remember the name of him for the life of me, but I had a guard stationed to kind of like keep eye on my wife and make sure nothing bad was happening to her.
You asked James Pony to do that.
Oh, it was James Pony? Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's right. I thought it was a guard. I'm gonna tell the guard to go get him. I'll turn to him and say, fetch James Pony and make it immediate. Or none of you will like the recompenses. I mean, I'll hurt you.
I like to think that Brutus is just standing behind Rubio, like arms crossed, like peacocked up.
100%. I has no idea what's actually going on. Just. But yeah, what he said.
James Pony's inside.
Perfect. Point me in the direction of him.
And he just kind of turns around and points towards the door.
He's talking to Benjamin.
As in Benjamin the Ginger.
No, Benjamin's the gold
which one's-
dragonborn that never shuts the fuck up.
Oh, that one. The fucking village fool of Dragonborn. I understand.
Yeah, the one
you
that's like a
name-
toddler. When you get him
Yeah.
started, he just never quits talking.
Rubio's gonna grab his
no.
brows and just stress out for a moment and then take a deep breath. Alright, let's get on with this. And he'll lean over to Brutus and say, try not to hit Benjamin. He means well, but fuck is he annoying.
Bad as it
Is
if I
this
hit
another
Benjamin.
Merlin situation? Oh, I'm sorry, Brutus. You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask how bad it was if I hit Benjamin. You said.
Hey, just try not to, but it's gonna be tempting. I'm warning you now.
Right. Okay. Whatever you say.
I
The
love
three
this
of you
guy.
The three of you walk in and you see James Pony listening to Benjamin.
Well, so see, everything that is really going on outside the walls isn't really what's going on outside the walls. I think Saphira's showing something way bigger than anything. You know, like the world is actually flat and everything's gonna get.
At this point, you guys have to cut in and stop Benjamin from talking because he will not. He's going to go on for the rest of this episode.
So if the world's really flat, then Saphira's really not from help.
Said I can't hit him.
You've changed my mind. Have a wallop.
I think, yeah, Brutus is just gonna walk up to this guy while he's talking, and I maybe just like sort of like grab him and try to like just lift him into the air and be like, the grown-ups are gonna talk now, and then set him down somewhere else.
Roll me intimidation.
All right.
I think I found a new favorite.
That's an 11.
Wait.
I mean, it's Benjamin though. Yeah.
Grown-ups are
So
talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and he just sits there. He just sits on the ground, crisscross applesauce. He just looks up to you guys talk. And James just turns to you. Thank you. Holy fuck.
Now you've glimpsed a window into hell, my friend. Make sure you never end up down there. And also
What
thank you,
ahead-
Brutus.
No problem.
Rubio, very good to see you.
And you.
have 2 new friends. Who are they? This.
Hey, I'll start with the less news shocking. This be Brutus, our new hand in the fight against the Darklands and Saphira. And to really blow your mind, Mr. Pony, this here be my kin, my lost daughter, Kailu. And he'll point over to her.
Instantly, James Pony goes down onto one knee. I'm James Pony in your service, a member of the Welders.
Get used to
Oh
that.
no, you don't do that, please. And she's just gonna like try to get him to stand back up.
No, you're right. And he grabs like anything like soft in his pocket and he just fucking whips it at Benjamin. Benjamin goes from crisscross to on his knee. And then instantly dead fucking just the most evil stare, Dragonborn to Dragonborn. He stares at Brutus. Are you royal?
No, not royal.
Nay. Show respect for royals in their own capital.
A turn. Yeah. Do I have to kneel? Is that
No,
kneel or?
you do not have
Says I
to
don't
kneel.
have Yeah, they say I don't have to kneel, so that's just for you.
Oh, very well.
Anyway, Benjamin, make yourself useful and tidy up the armory well, and make sure it's all, safe. Do a good job and you'll be rewarded.
Right. You said the armory's in which direction?
He'll jab a thumb to like a door that you can see through with bars that's kind of like leading down. It'd be down in the depths of this castle, where it's
Benjamin,
safe.
Right.
The second your
The
eyes touch
conversation was
that door, yeah, the second your eyes touch that door, Benjamin's in front of it. Well, if you want to go down, you and me can go down there and have a really good conversation. I really like to talk to people any day of the week, any day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even on the days of the holidays,
Now
even the
punch
Christmas, Halloween.
I'm gonna punch him as hard as I possibly can.
James kind of shakes his head. No, he's cousin of mine. Please don't. I'll get in trouble.
Rubio, can I
now-
punch this man as hard as I possibly can?
If he persists, he has my royal permission.
I'll look at Benjamin and be like, yeah, that short stack. You keep talking, and I'm gonna put you 6 feet deep. Metaphorically, obviously, I'm being exaggerative. Let's just go to the armory, and I'm gonna like throw open the door and try and like, when you don't want to talk to somebody, like walk as fast as you can ahead of them.
Once again, roll me intimidation.
I love it.
So many new characters using so many big words. Raven's gonna have so much fun.
How's a
Yeah.
2 do?
Oh, a 2 doesn't do really good. Benjamin still puts his hand in front of the door. Terry told me I'm not allowed to let anybody downstairs. And that's all he says.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just pick him up and move him, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna punch him.
And at this point, while this
Sounds
conflict is
delusional.
happening, because I'm trying to prevent this conflict from happening, Rubio, do you go upstairs?
I'll see that Brutus has found a place in a task to be in the castle, and I'm gonna usher James Pony over to kind of like the entrance archway up to the staircase I need to take to my wife, and kind of whisper in, "Come over here a second," and he's gonna turn around, tap Kyle on the shoulder. Just give us a brief moment, my love.
I'll go find some plants to speak with.
I think I saw a potted fern by the entrance.
Perfect.
But afterwards, once we're done convening, I'll come get you. I'll usher over James Pony to the archway there, out of sight, out of mind of everyone else. Big bastard.
So I'm still laughing at the grown-ups are talking.
Yeah, that's... So, James Pony kind of leans over. Malish.
Remember how I told you to keep an eye on my wife? Is there anything I need to know?
She's very determined to keep fighting. and she's taken command away from me and given it to herself, and she'll rule us better.
Smart woman. No offense. But she's
thank
smarter
you.
than even me.
I'm fucking dumb. I take that as a complete compliment from you, my liege.
I'll deliver it the same. But you're sure there's nothing that I should be concerned about?
Yes.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
One of your party members did come by here.
And do what?
Talk with your wife. Said you gave her permission.
Ah, right. I remember that.
Murphy.
Ah, Murphy.
It was about 4 weeks ago.
Wait, what? Murphy was here 4 weeks ago.
Wearing weird armor.
What kind of armor?
It was black as obsidian, and it didn't have the welder's mark, which is the first thing I was confused about. But he looked like he had to deliver certain news. I checked on Terry later, and she was fine. But I didn't even see him leave.
Rubio's like kind of confused for a moment, and he's gonna ask, did he say where he was going or make word of it in any way?
The only thing he told me was, well, that you were injured and Terry needed to know. That's why she hasn't been reaching out to you, because she's been thinking you've been... Where's the scar on your face, by the way?
Gonna say he's gonna wave his hand, and this mask of many faces will diminish for just a moment, and say, "Magic, my dear lad, I like to keep up appearances. Nobody likes to talk with a person with a big fat scar on their face."
That looks old. Murphy said that you were slashed across the face. Said that Noah was dead. Said that Cause was corrupt. And that Terry needed to know that... What's going on?
If you're turning Murphy against us, I will make a trip up to Canada.
I know where you live.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just getting texts.
Rubio's gonna just sit there for a moment, reeling, trying to control his otherworldly anger, and look back at him and say, all of these things were deep-seated lies, and I believe I know the source of it. And he'll curse in full Elvish and spit on the ground against Saphira's name.
I wish I knew what that meant.
It means fuck
agree.
Saphira.
Oh, fuck her. Fuck
Yeah.
her Wednesday and Thursday.
He looks back at James Pony. I gotta check my inventory real quick. Hold up. And he'll say, "You've taught me a service, and I do promise to repay you." Do I have what I was thinking? I'll be sending something quite soon. Oh, just check the general building in the Times Square where our mail comes to and from. There'll be something with your name on it at least in a week's time.
Very good. I think you should talk to your wife.
Oh, that's the next step, lad.
The baby is weeks away.
He's gonna get stressed again. And he's gonna say, "I haven't been a newborn's father in a long time. This is going to be a conversation at that. Keep doing what you're doing, Mr. Pony, and you'll always have a home here." And he'll reach out to do kind of like a wrist clasp with him.
Goes right back and does it with you. My liege, it's always been an honor since the first day I met you. Since the first battle I seen you and Merlin's Chosen, but now called Murphy's Law, fight. It was amazing. I was inspired. And I always want to serve you until that witch is dead.
Here, here. And he'll shake firmly and say, "I've got some business to attend to. Go back about your day."
I like the new fellow, by the way. And he goes out and he exits out, looking at the fern that not Merlin, Jesus, Kylie was looking at, and exits the building.
Just confused, like, what is she doing? Ruby will kind of walk back over to Kailu as well, kind of behind them, after he takes kind of a moment to collect his thoughts and say, "If you're willing, mother's up there. Your stepmother, if you'd accept her, is up there. If you'd like, I can bring you along for the talk. If not, you can wait till you're ready. If that never happens, that's okay.
Appreciate it, but we're here now. Might as well.
You're gonna love her.
You speak very highly of her, so I'm very excited. Nervous, but excited.
Oh, I'm nervous too. She's probably gonna tear me a new one. But he'll put his arm over his shoulder and say, "Let's get this over with."
All
Uno
right,
momento
here we
la
go, I
Zone.
guess.
You guys walk up the stairs as Kylo enters into the hallway. To the left, blank wall, there's a nice, beautiful painting of old kings and queens standing up against Saphira. But Kylo, with your passive investigation, you're able to see that there are certain details in that photo that pique your mind. You see all the elemental stones on different leaders. And Rubio starts making his way up the spiral staircase. What do you do?
I would like to maybe... I'm gonna real quickly... That's an interesting painting. I'm definitely gonna take out my notebook and make a solid note of that somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe even do a quick sketch of what it looks like, just in case.
Beautiful. And after your hands go nuts on the page and pen, or the page and quill, do you make your way up after Rubio?
Yes, I would quickly scurry back over and follow behind.
And at this point, Brutus has picked up Benjamin, pushed him aside, set him down, and made his way down the armory to do what Rubio had asked. And James Pony follows and kind of grabs the face, because he walks back in. I'll replay what I said. He never left. Grabs the face of Benjamin and just shoves it down and follows the other Dragonborn down the spiral staircase to the armory. The two of you then enter into the throne room, and Terry sits there with her metal leg and her wannabe staff. You could see this balloon of a belly with the baby inside of it, and her with a furious face the second she makes contact with Rubio. Do I ever have words for you?
Oh
You
no.
bloody asshole!
And he says, "The words that are giving you the inspiration to give me these words of ire have all been false lies under the dark force. I promise you, my love, everything's okay."
You never sent me mail if it was a lie or wasn't.
I damn near died multiple times in the situation I unfortunately put myself in, or fate might have. Mail is not an option in most places I've been.
Very fair. Who did you bring here? This woman with sticks in her hair? Who is she?
He was gonna kind of like put up his hands in like a, it's not what you think.
Yeah,
Why
kind
do
of
you
really
look
awkward.
Why do you look so bloody different? Why are you always changing? Where's your crown? What is this?
Shit's about to get awkward.
Rubio's gonna just keep his hands up and say, "I have some things to say and I need you to listen, my summerflower."
Or do you have a lot of things to say? Start speaking.
Just sit there, look pretty, I'll explain everything.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do what I want. And she gets up and she starts stumbling down. She can barely hold herself up. She's holding a big baby, and it's
I'm
probably
gonna run to her and like kind of support her in her belly. One hand underneath. I know how to do it.
she's gonna kind of like push you. Say, "Don't touch me. Give me your staff."
I'll hand it off to her.
Very well, talk.
And he's gonna put his hands down and just take a deep breath and say, "First off, my feelings for you have not changed one bit. If anything, they've grown a lot stronger." And he'll look at her with admiration for a second, but face going back into, "I'm gonna get my ass kicked soon by my wife" face. He'll say, "Teddy, you're the family I chose, and I still choose. And if you're okay with it," he'll point at her belly, "our son has a new older sister."
Oh my bloody hell! You're cheating on me with her. She's pregnant.
Step
No,
daughter from previous
no.
past wife, rest her soul.
Wait.
This is my original daughter. Thought lost, but Merlin helped me find her.
And she's gonna look at Kailu kind of like more like embarrassedly shocked, and then right back to Rubio furious. And you brought her here while I'm like this? Bloody hell, Rubio!
She has a right to meet her potential mother. She was stripped of hers. It's only fair to give her a chance.
Oh.
Now listen.
Hello, Kailu! And she starts kind of walking over with her cane. I'm Terry.
Pregnancy
I'm
brain.
Your father's wife. Very nice to meet you.
Hello. I've heard a lot of really good things about you. Kailu Asriel is my full name. You might be another one of... I have a lot of parents, apparently.
Oh, that makes one of us. I'm an orphan.
Then you understand how she feels.
Well, I was adopted myself after... I don't know if Rubio's told you about that whole event, but... Once that happened, I was adopted into a quite high-standing group from the World Tree.
Wait. Who adopted you?
I quickly go swipe through my notes so that I can make sure I'm getting this name correct.
It just looks like sheepish, like I should have found her, but I took a minute.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, she was dead.
That would be Alray Asriel, and Vanya.
That's where I heard the name. You are humble like your father. You're not just a bit of royal blood. You were adopted into the purest royalty in the World Tree. You are like me. I was a nobody, an orphan. My parents had died during the attack of Saphira. And Don Tonti allowed me to be his daughter after saving his life countless times on the battlefield. I was adopted into I was adopted into royal families as well. I'm so happy you can relate to me on that. No one I know can relate to me on that. And he turns to Rubio again, just more furious. Why did you not tell me about her sooner?
Thought she died. My whole family was crushed by the hand of a demon.
Well, you find her
Only
yesterday?
really
No, I found her quite some time
a
ago.
few months.
Who wants?
Tell your wife, your pregnant wife. And she turns back to Kylo. I'm so sorry, dear. I just have to get you fucking bitch. As she turns her head back around.
Rubio's gonna kind of like lean back, like waiting for a slap, and say, "I didn't want to stress you out further. I knew you were under a lot of it already."
Yes. Rolu is injured really badly, and well, he faced Saphira, and he can't accept the fact that that's his daughter. So he's going through a lot.
Don't think any man can recover from something like that. If Kailu were, God forbid, to ever convert to the other side, darkness. I myself have faced darkness, but that is where the absolute abyss comes in. No father can survive that. He's gonna look back down on her belly and say, I know your brain's been pretty off with all the news I've just given you, but you might have missed something I said. And he points at her belly again. You're gonna have a son.
What? How do you know?
Through otherworldly means, I found out about him, and I've been waiting all this time to let you know.
Oh my goodness. And as you disappear, Kailu, well, I'm
Sorry, I
so
had to say
sorry
goodbye to the
make-
missus.
No worries. I'm so sorry that you meet me under such terrible circumstances. I would love to share some proper news with you, but I've actually, well, I kind of been talking with Merlin, and he's been telling me what you guys have been trying to do, and I've been helping.
How?
Well,
Merlin is
I-
delightful. He's a very kind soul.
I found 2 of the elders of your books. I have them staying in the capital here.
Oh, you do?
You did what?
I noticed the painting on your wall down there. It was interesting. I've never seen a painting with all of the spirit stones in it before.
Well, the painting down there, no one's painted it. It just after the battle appeared. The only person, well, only 2 people that survived were Arthur and Murchad. Everyone else that wielded a stone died. They weren't able to complete all of the tasks and trials inside of the books. Arthur was captured and, well, the book was pointless to Murchad, so he left it in a place, and I've discovered that it's found its way back to you.
Which elders?
And she digs into her bag and pulls out the book that she got.
What the fuck is
I'll
that?
pull out mine in turn.
That's not a book.
Hey,
There's
it is.
What? No, there's fire, water, earth, air, darkness, and light. What the fuck is soul?
Chaos, I believe. That's my best guess.
So you have a chaotic
No.
father. You are really like your father.
Oh, well, it's more balance than anything, but there is a little chaos and balance, I suppose.
Can I see? What book do you have again, my dear? You have the Book of Darkness, right?
Oh, that would be mine, yes. And the gem being the staff, and he'll switch he'll point at the staff that she's holding. He's not going to switch it on her. She'll fucking fall. He'll point at the gem, like, encrusted right above where, like, the general, like, grabbing area of the staff would be. The hilt, I guess, the mid-staff, I don't fucking know. And he'll take out the Book of Darkness from one of his hip straps and hand it to her.
She's like, oh, I just want to see the comparison. 1 second. 1 second.
1 second, he says. That's not good.
Do 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 do
Oh,
do 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 do.
Okay, the very second
do.
you know what? The very second she takes the book away from Rubio's hand, Rubio, a darkness that's inside you just whips off of you and just absorbs into Terry. Terry's eyes turn black, and I need you both to roll me a wisdom save.
God, if you say initiative, I will
Oh, jeez,
come to
okay.
you. So we're rolling, sorry, what? Investigation or wisdom saving?
Wisdom saving throw.
I will get
Okay.
in my car right now and come to your house.
Yeah, I'll go get him,
Stain
guys.
disappears and appears in the door behind Brad. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Let
Um,
me look at something real quick before I give you my answer.
Same.
Suddenly, Raven and cars appear. Like, what the fuck happened?
With my Dark One's own luck feature, I'll be a total of 23.
Okay. You succeed.
I'm wise as
I
fuck.
rolled not amazing, so I'm gonna give you a solid 13.
Not succeed. You failed.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Rubio, you take
Just like
half.
that stat.
You take half of 12
What
and
kind of
Rubio-
damage is it?
necrotic.
Am I not resistant to it?
You are not anymore.
Why? Oh,
Because you no longer
That's
have
why.
your stone. All your abilities are in Terry right now.
but
As
it's
Terry is-
spooky.
As Terry just kind of absorbs darkness, and then boom! Just erupting earth.
No.
Bronte, Brutus, and James Pony both feel this happen from the throne room, and in the very depths of the armory, he looks at Brutus. Go now!
Wait, I'm just gonna book it.
And James Pony coming up behind you as Terry's eyes turn black as she floats in the air, staring at the two of you.
Thought you could fucking run from me?
Oh no.
No, you.
Thought of me as something that wouldn't occur.
And at this point, a big cloud of darkness forms around Terry, around her stomach. And when it dissipates, the stomach becomes flat. And in a cloud of darkness, you see a baby appear, just being held up in a cloud.
What were you going to name him before? He became mine.
I dare not speak his name aloud. I will set this right.
No, you won't. I will kill this family, as I killed your last. You are weak. You are pathetic. You couldn't save one family, now you can't save another.
And at this point, he's whispering on the ground and pentagrams are appearing.
I cast Charm Person. Wisdom saving throw?
Okay. For your demon? Alright.
Yeah. Bastard. Fuck. Yeah, you're good. You bastard.
Seeing that fails, maybe not my best idea. I'm gonna cast a moonbeam right on it. Make me a Constitution save.
Oh, that was 18 for a... I'm not good at math. I think that's 25.
Yeah, that would pass. So, since that didn't work, I'm gonna drop that concentration immediately.
Fuck.
And then do another fucking thing because I dropped concentration. So, next point of action, I'm gonna cast Entangle, and you're gonna have to give me a Strength save.
Also, does it look like this demon's like casting a spell, or is this different?
Not two things. You guys each get one. At this point, Brutus then barges down the door, and when Brutus launches into this room, you are seeing everything I've been describing. Just chaos at hell, and probably the first thing you see is them trying to stop this thing, and nothing is fucking working.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in, see horrifying things, and look over at the two of you and be like, "So that's not supposed to happen, correct? We're killing that?
I don't think so.
Rubio's gonna scream back, "Stop him!"
I'm gonna try. I guess. Does it look like it has it's a physical form? I suppose. So
It's
I guess
Terry. It's Terry. He is possessing Terry.
I'm gonna try, like, just a tackle. I'm just gonna straight try and like tackle and grapple. That's my go-to. Had the glaive out. Looks like watching a moonbeam miss and like all of these other spells. I'm just gonna sort of like drop that on the ground and go for the tackle.
Oh, killer! Please.
All right. You're gonna go for a tackle, then athletics on athletics.
Okay.
Remember, you were jumping up in the air like a 10 feet, so you're having to roll pretty high as well. So I'm going to give you disadvantage.
I'm just glad the three of us are enjoying
Oh,
this.
great.
So 21.
Damn.
No.
Doesn't do it. Okay, so I jump up for that tackle. I guess just get like stiff armed back down.
Not even. It just moves out the way and laughs at you, looking at this dragonborn.
Pathetic. Needing help always, Rubio. You're risking everything always. You're so selfish. You're so puny and pathetic. Come down and fight me.
And at this point, the three of you...
Can I use my... I guess can I use like my bonus action then if of our one thing that we get to do? Do I have a bonus action there?
Can
I just like...
Tell me what you're doing first.
Oh, what's up? I was just gonna summon my shadow.
Yeah, I'll let that happen because as he's done speaking in Terry's form, why is there no music? This is a scary moment. No, more scary. Yes. Yes. And as the two pentagrams finally form into holes, out from the depths of hell rise a Merilith as it just claws its way up, demon-looking motherfucker, and just hisses at you. It fully gets up, and the hole that he had opened to his right drops down your child into the ground. And Terry laughs at you and Asmodeus and looks at you one final time.
It's time. Come get some.
And he goes down in. And this is where we're going to go back to the other group.
God damn it.
Fuck.
And
Say Asmodeus or Asmodam?
Asmodam, the one attached to my soul. Being
No,
a
I know.
cunt,
I just clarified.
being a bastard.
I mispronounced.
I
Well,
hate
you
that
might
dude.
clarify, but we need a fucking cleric. That's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe.
We need a Murphy.
Yeah, we do. Apparently, he's gone all Anakin on us. Like, what the hell was going on with that? Okay.
Happy music. And as the three of you wake up from a nice rested sleep, cracking your backs, Bora is in the kitchen like always making breakfast, and he kind of looks out at Raven once he sees he's awake. Thank you for not eating everything. Goes back in and gets 3 plates and puts them on the table that's in front of the couches you've all been sleeping on.
Not
Or the
without
rug you've
effort.
been Sleeping on. No. I got wood. That's where we're a go for the candy. Antitoxins and all of them. It might taste like shit, but who cares?
I mean, people tend to like free candy, so I can imagine it'll work.
I love free candy.
Well, yeah, guys, even if it doesn't, if the candy doesn't taste like anything, they won't eat it. It's a win-win.
Wait, are we not getting free candy?
Yes,
No.
yes, we are. You're getting as
What?
much free candy as you want.
Candy? Oh, that's awesome. Hear that, Raven?
Oh.
Candy.
We're working with 2 idiots. I want to clarify.
What are you talking about? Raven and I had a wonderful conversation last night. It was very insightful.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm lost.
But when you passed out and you went to bed, Raven and I continued to have a conversation. He told me about your group, your friends, Nar and Onyx, Rubio and Kailu, all of them. He described everything. We had a great time, and then he passed out, so I went and fell asleep as well.
Yep. I'm
Hey.
regular genius.
Yep. Yeah.
You shouldn't insult your friends like that. I'm sure Raven here has plenty of wonderful qualities.
Yeah, no. So let me read. Raven's like a brother to me. You can make fun of him.
Well, I will attempt not to make fun of him, as I don't like to make fun of people.
Sorry, what'd you say, short stack? I can't hear you from all the way up here.
You talking to me or L?
Well, I'm talking to you, for one.
Are you gonna
Everybody,
say for 2? Normally there's something that follows for.
I'm gonna punch you in the face so hard at some point in time. You won't see it coming, but I'm just gonna walk up and hit you square in the face. And Raven's gonna walk by and pat Cars on the top of the head and go get some food.
All that extra height. Sacrifice a couple of IQ points for that.
so
Joke's on you.
Car,
I don't even know what those are.
when
Yes,
is
Bill.
when is this debate today?
In 3 hours.
Ah, well, are you going to practice a speech or anything like that? Are you just
What
going
does practice mean?
Oh, good.
Cars
figure
doesn't.
out what.
Cars doesn't practice. He just kind of wings it.
No, I know.
I-
Whatever that wood is, God doesn't do it.
Right. Right. Listen. I know Zuskia well. Grew up here. I served here. I don't need notes. I don't need preparation. Zuskia's hardy people. And this demon or whatever, Shelby, is trying to bring them to the Docklands. And that's
Before we do anything, I'm gonna check on the other two. If that's okay.
No. Listen. They said they're gonna handle the business left.
I mean, yeah, I get. Hey, Rubio, you good over there?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Rubio takes the bracelet off and fucking throws it as he screams out, and just broken-hearted, just screaming, just like you hear him when he fires away and Tasha's guys for him. He's just screaming like primal. You might hear like a echoing "meow" as he throws it away from him as he yells.
That you're muted.
You're muted too.
Everybody.
It's not our seat.
Everyone's muted. Little busy. Get back to you later.
Yeah, see, Raven,
Let's
that's fine.
summarize it.
Okay.
That did not sound fine. I mean, I'm an idiot, but I
Yep.
can tell that out.
They're probably doing some bonding. Come on.
Like goat yoga.
Goat ball was fun. Never mind. Alright. I don't know why I keep you. I'm just gonna. And then he's just gonna eat his. He's just like. Just shoveled, basically.
So after breakfast is all eaten from the three of you, and Boar is kind of just sitting there watching you guys, what do you do?
L. We got
Yes.
2 more hours, I guess. Half past the freckle. Tell me about yourself. What brought you to Zuskia? Not normally known for a magic-friendly area. Why would you come here?
Well, number one, I was just traveling around, and then I've had my differences and my incidents involving Saphira, and when I heard the ballad, song of your deeds, and how you are working to undermine her, I had to come seek you out. I could not pass up an opportunity to join a like-minded group of people who share the same values and goals that I do. So I basically was wandering aimlessly until I heard about you, and I thought, maybe it's time to stop wandering aimlessly and actually do something of value.
Well, Raven and I are both from a soldier-esque background. I can appreciate action. Go ahead.
I'm not much of a soldier. I'm just a wanderer, really. I have magical abilities, sell myself to whoever needs some help, and I think it's just definitely time to step up and do something different.
Well, our group's trying the best that we can. For now, we have 2 missions. Get Zuskia under our banner. Find our next step.
Well, I must say, you guys are doing a wonderful job. Everybody talks about you. I don't know if it's just from that silly song or if other reasons, but you seem to be quite famous and popular, which is what really drew me to you.
Yeah, I'm sure the other members are. It's interesting when you make a career change. My old job, if you knew of me, probably went into hiding. Now, seems like everybody knows my name. Ravens.
Is that not a good thing? Do you not prefer this life, or do you wish for your old life?
Which old life? One before, or the one before?
I think that's a topic for another time.
What?
He means talk about it later.
No, I got that part. I meant the before, however many befores you used.
Raven, you know a lot about me. I'm just saying that before I was an assassin. Is that...
I mean, I knew that. I was just, testing your mental.
Oh, you're getting me for the facade. That is the debates. Very intelligent of you, Raven.
Huh?
And with that being said, this is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. It was such a fun
Christ.
one. I want to thank again Dragon X and Captain Carlson for joining us tonight. You should totally check them out on TikTok. They have some of the most funniest content I've seen on there in a while. I do tune in and find myself watching all their videos. It's just great. Go on a rabbit hole and just scroll through. It's endless. It's amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you'll be able to see them next week, same time, Friday night. Don't ever forget to embrace insanity, and have a great weekend.
I personally just like how we ended the episode on a ha.
My baby.
It's very awesome. Yeah, we had a very dark, great way to end to the other side, and then like, now we're gonna have everyone relax with your humor.
Thanks for coming, chat. Nice to see you, Joester.
And always nice to see you, Joester. And as soon as we end this, the last week's episode, which is the Vampire One Shot, will be on the YouTubes. So get ready to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did a
watch
great
it. It was a
job
good
with
time.
There'll be a new poll on Spotify this Friday.
Logan.
Yeah, you can't
Logan.
miss the Macho Man Randy Savage version of Vampire.
Oh my god, you have to see, you have to
That was
watch
a good
that episode
one.
if you missed the stream. Like, Logan Bunny was the best character. It was so delightful.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
That was my favorite line the whole night. That
was
shit was
fun.
committed to memory.
Thank you.
Logan only plays in the snow when it's winter.
That was a good one shot. I love this game.
Yeah.
I actually just did it. It's live now, so go view it.
Go to YouTube right now, check it out, and we will be back